Hi everyone, so welcome back to the lessons, and I hope you enjoyed the jam the other night. I got some lovely positive reports from you, so that's great. Right, going back to what we were talking about last week, major scale intervals. I asked you to try and work out from the tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone, using your chromatic scale, which is every note on the string, to try and work out the scales for G and F, wasn't it? So let's have a little what we've got. We've got G, F, E and D scales. So in G you should have G, A, B, semitone to C, D, E, F sharp, semitone to G. Okay, so that's your tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. So in the key of G there's one sharp and it's F sharp. Now just remember that you have to have an A, B, C, D, E, F, G in every scale, okay, whether it's sharp or flat. You can't have two, so it won't be A, B, flat, B. Okay, and we come to that now in the F scale. So in F we've got F, G, A, semitone to B flat, C, D, E, semitone to F, and that's the F major scale. Now why is it a B flat? Well, we can't have B because it would be a tone and a half, so we've got to have a B flat. We don't call it an A sharp because we've already got an A. Okay, so we only have one of each in each scale that we do. Okay, in E, now this is a tricky one because it's got four sharps, so it's E to F sharp, to G sharp, to A, that's a semitone, B, C sharp, D sharp to E, another semitone. So that scale of E, has four sharps. In the D scale, we've just got two sharps, so that's D to E, E to F sharp semitone, so it's tone, tone, semitone to G, tone to A, tone to B, tone to C sharp, semitone up to D. So that should be your scales. And now I'll give those to Alan to put on screen. Now, moving on from that, you'll notice in all of the scales, if you look at some of the songs we do, that the notes based at number one in the scale, so we're using C scale, let's use C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. The note at number one in the scale and the notes at number 4 and number 5, and hang on, let's get your fingers up, 4 and 5 in the scale, so 1, 4 and 5, those notes, if you play them as chords, will all join together, and you'll see them in lots and lots of songs. So in C, it's C, F and G, okay? So if you're going to play it in C, it's C, F and G. Now, every scale that you look at, so if we go back to our scale, let's take the D. If we look at 1, 4 and 5, it's D, G and A. And you'll always see D, G and A together. If you take the F scale, it'll be F, B flat and C. They'll always be together. In the E scale, it's E, A and B. Look at the songs we've got and you'll see those popping up all the time. Okay, so always, always, the notes at 1, 4 and 5 in your scale played as chords will make your little triad, your little 3-chord theory that you can play together. Okay, so now then, having said that, usually or quite often you will find that they are then linked to the 6th note of the scale, which is always played as a minor. So in C, it's C, D, E, F major, G major, A. Okay, so it's usually, you'll find C, F, G, A minor. 6th note always played as a minor, and they're called the relative minors. So every scale has one. So what I want you to do is I want you to try and find out what the relative minors are for the following scales. So I'm going to give you C equals A minor, D equals B minor. So if you go through your scale, you work out D, E, F, use the scale you've just written down, you'll find that B becomes B minor. So I want you to find out what the relative minors are for G, for A, for E, and for F. Now another quick way you can do this is to look at your ukulele neck, and if you take, for example, the D note, which is here, and then you just go back 4 frets, sorry, and the note you have there is a B, so there's your relative minor. It's 4 frets apart, and then you got, if you want to play the minor scale, you'll play And that's your minor scale played. So it's 4 frets back on your top string. So if we want to go E, we go there and we count back 4. And whatever note that is will be your relative minor for E, which is one of the ones I've given you to do. And then following up from E, you know that we're going to go a semitone up to F. Just go back 4 again. And that will be your relative minor for F. So if you can find out what they are for G, A, E and F, write them down. And then next week we'll have a look at them. And then we can get into how that relates to the scale, to playing a little solo for you. So the little solo is going to be the minor scale, which I'm just giving you in D, which is start there on the B, 4 apart. Next one up, 4 apart. Next one up, 3 apart. So you move in one to the 3rd fret. And again, 3rd fret. And you can play that. Sorry, I've told you wrongly there. Rewind that one. It's 2nd fret for B. Sorry, up to the D on the 4th. 2nd fret, up to the 4th. 2nd fret, 3 apart. 2nd fret, 3 apart. So it's... Can you see that? And that's a minor scale. And that be played over the key of D. So that's a relative minor, and that's what I want you to try and learn this week. Okay? So see you next week. Stay safe.